So we've just got a little bit of time left, and I wanted to do this practice of Chenrezig combined with the first 4 verses of the text that we've just gone through. So I think you did this practice already with Venerable Losang last DB module. So it involves Chenrezig, Avalokiteshvara, Buddha of compassion. Huh?
Which page?
Well, this practice. It's a separate one. It's called a daily practice of 4-arm Chenrezig.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a nice little practice to combine these two, the thought transformation text with Chenrezig practice. So we start by reciting Refuge and Bodhicitta, and then the 4 immeasurables on the next page. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened through the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit I create from giving and other perfections, may I attain the state of a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. So maybe we just do it once, since we did it already 3 times in the beginning. And go on to the next page, the 4 measurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings not be separated from higher rebirth and the bliss of liberation. May all sentient beings abide in a state of equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, free from holding some close and others distant. To my root Guru, the quintessence of all refuge objects, I go for refuge. Please bless my mind with your transforming powers. So let's just stay with 1 time because we're short of time. So then we visualize Chenrezig above our head. So I'll just read the description, and you can close your eyes and then try to do the visualization above your head. So above your head, but not sitting on top of your head, a few inches above the top of your head, there's a white lotus with the petals open up, open out, spread out. And on top of that is a white disk of light that represents the moon. And then sitting upon that is Chenrezig, and his body is made of white light. In fact, everything in the visualization is made of light, pure, transparent, radiant light. And he's facing the same direction as you. He has 1 face and 4 arms. So his first 2 hands are in front of his heart, holding a wish-fulfilling jewel that represents bodhicitta, the altruistic intention. And then on the right side, the other hand holds a crystal rosary, and on the left side, the other hand holds a white lotus. His legs are crossed in the full lotus position. He's wearing very beautiful clothing made of fine silk and also ornaments. His face is peaceful and smiling, showing compassion and love for you and all other living beings. So he's the embodiment of the compassion of all the Buddhas. And if you have a guru, spiritual teacher, you can think Chenrezig and your guru are one, are inseparable. So it's actually your guru in the form of Chenrezig. So if you're not used to visualizing, you might find it difficult. Don't worry. Try to at least feel that Chenrezig is there in the space above your head. The compassion the love of all the Buddhas, completely pure, without any anger, criticalness, judgmentalness, is appearing in this form, the form of this deity, Chenrezig. Then I'm going to continue with the prayers, page 5, the 7 limbs, the mandala offering, and so on. I prostrate with body, speech, and mind in faith. Each and every offering I make, including those really performed and those mentally transformed. I confess all negativities collected from beginningless life in samsara. I rejoice in the virtuous actions of all ordinary beings and noble beings. Please, Buddha, by living as our guide until samsara ends, reveal the teachings to all sentient beings. I dedicate my own virtues and those of others to the great enlightenment. The mandala offering means imagining the whole universe, offering all the precious things in the universe. By the virtue of offering to assembly of Buddhas visualized before me, this mandala built on a base resplendent with flowers, saffron, water, and incense, and adorned with Mount Meru, the 4 continents, the sun, and the moon, may all beings share in its good effects. Idam Guru Ratnam Mandalakam Niryatayami. To Arya Chenrezig, whose body is pure white, unstained by defilements, whose head is adorned by the fully enlightened Buddha, Amitabha. To you who gaze upon all sentient beings with eyes of boundless compassion, I prostrate. So now let's read the first 4 verses that we've gone through of the 8 verses. And we'll just pause for a short time after each verse. And when we pause, imagine that light and nectar are flowing from Chenrezig into you, coming into you, and completely filling you up. And it's helping you to overcome whatever obstacles there are to practicing that particular verse, and helping you to develop whatever qualities you need to be able to practice it. Determine to obtain the greatest, so we'll read the 8 verses from the text. Determine to obtain the greatest possible benefit for all sentient beings who are more precious than a wish-fulfilling jewel. I shall hold them most dear at all times. So imagine light flowing down from Chenrezig like an internal shower, coming into you, filling you, clearing away any obstacles to practicing this verse, and nourishing your qualities, your abilities to be able to practice it. And then the second verse. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest of all, and from the depths of my heart hold others as dear and supreme. So again, visualize light flowing from Chenrezig, filling you, clearing away obstacles, and nourishing your qualities and abilities to practice this verse. Number 3. Vigilant the moment a delusion appears in my mind, endangering myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. So again, imagine light flowing from Chenrezig, filling your body and mind, clearing away obstacles and nourishing your potentials to be able to practice this verse. And verse 4. Whenever I see beings who are wicked in nature and overwhelmed by violent negative actions and suffering, I shall hold such rare ones dear as if I had found a precious treasure. So again, visualize light flowing down, filling your body and mind, clearing away obstacles and nourishing your good qualities so that you can practice this verse. So now let's chant together the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum a few times and continue visualizing light flowing from Chenrezig into you, filling you completely, purifying all negative energy, nourishing your positive energy so that you can become more like Chenrezig. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme. So then there's the dedication verses, the end of page 6. May I quickly become Arya Chenrezig and lead all sentient beings to his enlightened realm. May the precious Bodhi mind, not yet born, arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. And let's do also some of the prayers from this other book. Page 34, the middle prayer, the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig, Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Then the previous page, page 33, the long life prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunal's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. Okay, so thank you.